Hello everyone, this is Make Freak at 3 here, and today I am going to do some more, I'm going to talk more about shading. Now as you can see here, I basically, I finished the outline, and something I don't recommend if you're that type of person, but I did actually mark with places I will shade. I don't normally do that, but I'm kind of going for a rough, antique vibe here. Anyways, what I normally do when it comes to bonding, it is that you start out very light. Here, you start very light, then you work your way up to bonding. Now, I know I keep on mentioning this, but when you're wood bonding, move your pen in a slow but even motion, or in this case, quick. Also, add layers when it comes to your wood bonding. Like now, I did some dark shading, and now I'm just doing very light bonding. Short and quick. It by doing this, by adding layers, you add some depth to it. When you do need to go darker, you need to increase your boner from light to medium when it comes to temperature. But like I said, when it comes to doing the lighter shades, I would recommend doing the low, then working your way up to the darker volumes when it comes to shading. And to make your image, pop more. Now, I don't think this is a good example, but when you do the background, I recommend, well, what I recommend is doing is to make the background basically solid, bone, as in, darker bone. So, this will look like it has some shade in it. And just, like that. And to maybe if you're doing something like with fall or hail, especially when it comes to a portrait, do the lighter tones, then add the darker tones. I know this isn't a great example, but as you can probably see here, I'm doing very quick light tones, but also keeping them apart. But for the darker ones, I just overlap, add layers, like I mentioned. And something that actually does help me is to have a black and white photograph of the of the image that you're doing. Like for this, I'm currently using a picture of sunflower that I took a couple weeks ago. But for that good effect, basically just study the black and white of that image and try to get at least a feel for it. And try to note all the darker and lighter tones, especially when it comes to light and dark volumes of the placements. So sometimes when practicing shading or the shades that you want to do, I would actually recommend practicing shading on some very simple pieces of wood or shapes or designs. Just so you get an idea and the feel for your piece. Anyways, remember to decrease and increase the tones when you are doing different darker and lighter shades of when it comes to volume. Now, what I normally do when I had to, mix in dark and light volumes, like I said, I would do the light volume first, but also I will also put darker in between. That's what I mentioned with when it comes to fall or hail. Try to do the lighter tones, then go with the darker, because that will make it pop more. Now, I know this is maybe a little cheating, but as you can see here, I did mark where I want to say. And that's also you can do with this, but I do here a little more dark than I would because I want that aesthetic look. But for if you have trouble with shading, you can mark, as you can see, well, you want to put lighter tone or lighter tones and darker tones, and also medium, but it really does so in the end. But something to keep in mind, it does take a while. Now for this, as you can see, I'm actually making the darker shades, or in this case the seeds, a little more close together, just because I want to distinguish the dark from the light. But also, since this is a sunflower, I want to get that sunflowery look. So I want to at least I replicate the different types of seeds, because if you look at a sunflower, you can tell that first of all there's a distinct pattern to it, and also that some shades are darker too. So to separate that, I made this a lighter tone and this one a little darker, not by just the tone itself, but also of how the things are over layering one another, like I mentioned. Okay. Well, as you can probably see now, sorry, this is a little awkward. The darker tone is around here, while the lighter tone is here. But like I said, I did lighter tone, but also spaced the seeds separately. Anyway, this video is going to be a little shorter than normal, just because I already did shading, but not in much detail, because that one was like a 4-minute video, and I still had a bunch of notes that I did. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. If you like this video, please share, comment, and like, and subscribe. Hope you have a nice day. See you in the next video.